Hey guys, this is Rosie with HeartSense LLC. Just wanted to jump on and share with you guys a quick word of encouragement. And over the last probably 2 years since we've been writing His Story magazine with HeartSense, I've had a lot of women share with me that they felt interested in writing, or maybe a stirring to write or a call to write, but they were afraid, or in general, just a lot of fear of sharing their story, fear of writing their story. And it's a different kind of fear that they had never experienced before. So I wanted to share with you guys that writing takes boldness. When you share your story, especially in writing, it is a whole different element of vulnerability, because when you're sharing, you're really exposing these deep parts of yourself that you only would share in your journal or with the Lord. And now you're sharing that in writing, you're putting it on paper, and you're letting the world read it. So it can be pretty scary to do that. So it does take some boldness. And I just wanted to encourage you that you can have that boldness. You know, it says in Joshua, be strong and courageous. And when the Israelites were wandering in the desert for 40 years, the God called them into a promised land. But in order to get to the promised land, they had to cross over the river first, and then they had to take on some giants. The land wasn't just given and handed over to them and filled with all the milk and honey. They actually had to take out some giants that belonged to the land in order to take over the land. So I'm pretty sure that was scary for them, and God told them, be strong and courageous. So in that same way, I just feel like the Lord wants to encourage you to be strong and courageous when you are taking the next step to share your story. And I always encourage people, just come to the meetings, because that is the first step. You know, just come to the meeting, just be a part of a community of women who are sharing their story. Not all of the women in our group write or share their story. Sometimes it does take some time to build up that courage and that confidence, and that's okay. So just do the next step. So maybe the next step is to join our next group or our next live meeting. The next free live meeting we have is going to be on October 22nd. But if you want to be a little more intentional, we do have a group starting on September 21st. This is a paid group that will go through the Write Your Story HeartSense writing model. So you can join this group, and we will together walk through what it takes to write your story from beginning to end. And for us, story means just one article that's 500 to 900 words. So we start very small, just to help you to build your courage, build your confidence, take the next step of faith. So we're not saying you have to write out your whole life story. We're not saying you have to write out an entire book. We're saying we're going to come together. We're going to sit with the Lord. We're going to pray. We're going to encourage each other. And we're going to write just one story. We're going to pick one theme, one topic, and we're going to write 500 to 900 words about that one item. And when you do that consistently over time, you build your confidence, you build your faith, and you build your boldness. So I hope that encourages you, and I hope to see you on September 21st at the Write Your Story experience. Have a good day.